usually actually wear my pajamas to get ready because I get covered in makeup, like powder and stuff. But normally you can't tell as much because I'm just like wearing regular clothes. Yeah. Also, I made iced coffee this morning. It could be colder, but I don't want to water it down more. Okay, anyways, let's just pop into it. I think I'm gonna do like a green eyeshadow look today and like show you a wearable look. This is just some Avant primer that I got from a subscriber a while ago, and I'm just using it up. I'm just literally going through this phase where I'm purging a lot of things in my life. It's been going on for a while, but I feel like I was talking about it and not doing anything about it. But now I'm actually actively doing said things. So there's that. Oh, the furnace just turned off. Lucky me, lucky me. Okay, now let's pop into the Elf Matte Buddy Primer as well. I would also like to state I have a bruise on my hand right here. My nephew dropped a toy on my hand. Okay, he just... And toddler toys, infant toys, children's toys, whatever you want to call them, are sharp, okay? I bruised like a peach. And it actually really hurt. I like literally made this huge show out of it, and he kind of just stared at me. As 1-year-olds do. They're like, okay, like you don't have to be so dramatic. As they literally cry the second they're a little sleepy. I love him, don't get me wrong. But babies, man. Babies. Okay, and then I'm gonna put some primer potion on my forehead. It's been working thus far. But my question is, why doesn't primer just do what this does? Like, we have the technology. Riddle me that. Riddle me that. And if anyone knows with like a face primer that does the same thing, it'll grow up, because it's been doing a pretty good job of what I wanted to do. I wouldn't say that it lasts the whole day, but that's just because I get lazy and I stop like powdering and blotting. So that's my fault. Okay, for foundation, I'm just going into my current mixture of the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation and the NARS Soft Matte. I'm almost out of this one, and there's like something in it. It's always a struggle. Damn it. And I don't know how to open it. I don't think I'm gonna try that. Okay, that's good. That's fine. And then NYX Soft Matte. Measure your foundation with your heart. It's like a garlic. Okay, and I've been putting foundation everywhere but my forehead, and I'll do my forehead last, so it gets the least amount of foundation. At least that's the current goal. And I'm like putting it here. You know what I mean? I hope you get it. I hope it's making sense. And then so yeah, my nephew dropped a toy on my hand when I was babysitting him. That was it was a rough day. Man, because babies, they really know how to get you where it hurts. I'll never recover. He's actually a sweetheart, and it was a complete misunderstanding, but I just feel like it's getting worse as the days go on. It's getting more and more black. And I just wanted to get that out there before someone's like, what happened to your hand? I was attacked by a baby. Don't you get attacked by your nephews? Anyways, that's what's up with me. There's been more. I've been pre-filming quite a bit for January because I'm gonna take the last 2 weeks of December and kind of just hang out with my family. You know, do like some Christmassy stuff. So I've been pre-filming quite a bit. Yeah, you know, just girly things. More coffee. Anyways, yeah, also I slept in this morning. And that's my bad, okay? Well, it's not my bad. My sister is on a work trip. So I'm left at home to my own devices, and honestly, I just can't be trusted. I do so much better when I have the, like, peer pressure of others. But I like to be left alone. Like, I like to be left alone to do it myself. But I excel better when I know someone else knows, like, my moves. You know what I mean? Is that making sense? Probably not. Okay. We're gonna blend. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing like a green eyeshadow look, so I'm gonna set my eyelids because this is how I prefer to do it. And if you just kind of want to add a little holiday cheer in, this is the makeup look for you. You guys have probably seen me do like a similar look a bunch of times, but for the sake of Christmas, we're here and we're doing this. My skin's been really dry because I started using retinol. I grabbed the one from The Ordinary and I just picked it up quick in a haul. That's why I didn't do a haul, because I was just grabbing my mom a couple things for her to try. She's very fair and she wants to start doing her brows, and so she just wanted a blonde pencil from the drugstore, and I was like, listen here, lady, no, you're not gonna be happy. So I ordered her like a couple things for her brows, and then I just threw it in, and I'm just gonna sit with the Laura Mercier while I do this. Sorry, I'm trying to get sounds from my TikTok I'm gonna make for this video. I'll talk about TikTok in a second. But anyways, I picked up the retinol quick, and the bottle says to use it every PM. Okay, and I had my sneaky suspicion that I shouldn't just start using it every PM, you know, just out fresh out the gate all willy-nilly, and I was correct. But I mean, I did it anyway, and now my eyes are really dry. Thankfully, my makeup's been looking like still fine over top of it. It just kind of hurts. Yesterday, I literally like had my makeup on all day, and I was laying on the couch at like 7:30, and my eyes were just watering. Like, they just weren't having it. I needed to get my lashes off because they were like, my eyelids were just so dry. But yeah, I overused it, so I'm like not using it anymore, waiting for my skin to get better, and I'm gonna just start using it again twice a week once my skin moistens back up. So yeah, I like thought I had a feeling, okay, but I was like, I'll follow the back of the label, like I'll touched on it, sorry. I touched on it in my last video about how I had a swollen lip. Okay, but the thing is that the same TikTok will just, it's going in like a up and down motion. Like it has ebbs and flows. And every couple of days, it takes off again. Like it just takes off again, okay? And it goes up by like 100,000 views in like a day, and then it'll just keep getting like a couple, you know, like 1,000 a day or whatever, and then it shoots back up again. And I just can't take it anymore. It's like people are so mean. And I think like it's not that they're commenting on what I look like, because I like, that's fine. I'm fine with that. It's the fact that it's clearly like a swollen lip. And I've just never cared so much about someone else's lip the way that these people are caring about mine. It's just really frustrating. And like I cannot with these people anymore. Like why? I don't get it. I don't get it. Like I swear to you, it's just making me so anxious. Because I'll be going to go on TikTok to like post one, like put one of my drafts that I just made from a video I filmed, or I'll just be going on to just like, you know, check it out, or just to watch TikToks, and I have a notification. So actually I have like 2 TikTok accounts. I have my ASMR one, and then I have the one that I originally made like forever ago. Sorry, this is the Too Faced bronzer. I've decided I'm just gonna use it up and get rid of it, and just remember the good times we had. Anyway, I've just got like so much anxiety every time I go on TikTok, and so I have 2 TikTok accounts, and I made it so that my ASMR one was calming videos that would show up on my For You page, like other ASMR, like aesthetic things, like really calming, nice things. Okay. And then my other account that I've like had for like 2 years is things that make me laugh, like gossip, you know, like it's just a regular TikTok account. I curated my ASMR one, like I intentionally liked certain videos and interacted with certain videos, so that was the kind of stuff I was getting. So now, when I want to go watch my calming TikTok feed, I can't, because I just keep getting a notification every 30 seconds. And it's making me anxious, so I only watch TikToks on my other account now. Like on my first account that I had originally, if that making any sense. Because I get too anxious. And it sounds, I know I sound so crazy, like your TikTok is blowing up, like this is great, this is what you should want. Not this way. Not this way. I don't know, like it's like I have PTSD from people being so mean to me, and I'll like be fine and I'll be kind of getting over it, and then it'll just shoot back up again, and it's exhausting. Like I'm exhausted, but I feel like I shouldn't delete the video, and now I feel like it's all I talk about. But let me tell you, I think about it like all the time, like it's on my head all the time. Anyways, I just wanted to share about my fun experience on TikTok. I don't know, I know I need to stop talking about it. I know that, and that's gonna help me. But it's just hard when it's still just like so real for me and so in my face. I don't know. Anyways, let's just move on. Let me think of something happier to talk about. We're gonna go into the Melt Sculpt stack. I'm almost out, and I've been thinking about putting up like a Craigslist ad or something for someone who's dark skinned, who likes So basically, if you like this contour stack and you would use the dark contour and you don't want to use the light medium contour, you know where to find me. On TikTok. It's all good. I'm just like laughing at myself at this point. Also, I've been loving this like trick. When I first did it, I kind of went too far down, but I feel like halfway down, you kind of gotta measure it out, like where your chin, with how long your chin is. You know what I'm saying? Am I making any sense? I feel like I'm not making any sense today. That's what I get for being left alone to my own devices. The problem is I'm really introverted, so like I don't really need to be around a lot of people, but I can't be left alone in the house for long periods of time. So living with my sister is pretty good because we just coexist really well together. We've literally been together since before we were born, you know, that gestational period. So we just like coexist, and I'm not alone. But they have a big fancy job and sometimes leave me alone. So there's that. I felt like I had more to talk about. My hands, my TikTok. The furnace is on. It's cold outside. I've shoveled snow a couple times since my last Get Ready With Me. It just keeps snowing, which is like, it's a good thing because it hardly rained. We're in a drought where I live. Like, it hardly rained all summer. It was dry. But I have anxiety about snow. And that's okay. I've told you guys the story of me getting caught in that windstorm in January. And I like blew across the highway. Yeah, I just haven't been quite the same since then. Which I feel like is, you know, a little fair. A little bit fair. Maybe if I drink this really fast. I'm sorry, I think the straw was kind of loud. I'm a failure. I'm not allowed to do negative self-talk. So. Essence Brighten Up banana powder. So, let me know what you guys are doing for Christmas. It's nearly Christmas. I'm so excited. Christmas is my favorite, and I'm excited to see my family this year. Last year was a quarantine Christmas, so, you know, it was just me and my mom and my stepdad and my one sister, which is so weird. It was weird, but it was also kind of nice. I have a real big family, and I often have like multiple Christmases. Like, I got places to be with people, you know, people to see. So I'm excited for the holidays. My skin's looking a little dry today, so hold it against me. Okay, and then I'm feeling a little uninspired, so I'm just grabbing the highlighter and blush that's just on my desk from the last 2 weeks. Mary Lou by The Balm. Every time I open this and it's broken, I just get sad again. I think it was my stepdad, honestly. Like, I'm blaming him a little bit for breaking it. But he's a sweetheart and helped me move, so I'll never say anything to him. Just like, I'm not gonna tell him he ate my pineapple. To this day, he doesn't know, unless my mom has told him, and they never told me. Do you ever think about that? Like, what you've told your parent, one of your parents, and then do they tell their partner? Like, do they tell their significant other what you've told them? Or not? Like, if it's about them, you know what I mean? I'm a Citrine. I think this is probably citron, but it's citrine. I'll never know. Don't know, don't care. I was watching The Grinch the other day, and for some reason, the line about, like, this one line stuck out to me, basically. Well, I was watching How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the live action one with Jim Carrey, because now we have to really, like, differentiate that. Anyways, Cindy Lou Who was all like, this is what Christmas is all about. And the Grinch was all like, no, it's about vengeance. It's replaying in my head every day. No. I'm not really a vindictive kind of gal, okay? But sometimes I am, and I just feel that in my soul. No, it's about vengeance. Like, same guy, like, I get it. Anyways, we're gonna blush. I have to move my light because I was like, why is it so hard for me to tell? And then it's because my one light was like facing the other direction. You know what Santa could really bring me, which would be so dope? A ring light. Like a legitimate ring light. So Santa, if you hear this, I want a ring light for Christmas. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my Revive Brow and Sculpt. I love this stuff so much. And you just want to work it in there. I've been really liking how I've learned how to do my brows. It's been a good time. I've just been loving it. Been feeling a lot better about my makeup. Apart from my lips, that's a touchy subject. It's just so funny. I'm back on my lip thing, but like, you don't have lip filler, they judge you. You have lip filler, they judge you. You wear lipstick, they judge you. You don't wear lipstick, they judge you. It's a never-ending battle. also might kind of fall out, but that's okay. Don't worry, it'll wipe away. Well, you hope, honestly. I've never like wet my brush to do this. You could. I think my only worry is it would be too like thick. Does that make sense? Like it'll be too like in your face. Anyways, yeah, sometimes you gotta spend a little time working it up. I've said it before, I say it all the time, but my biggest makeup tip is that it takes time, and if you aren't getting the desired look, like you just keep building it up, especially on the eyes. Like just keep adding the pigment. Like it's not gonna take you 3 seconds and you're gonna be done. Like that's just really not realistic. You could also set down like an eyeliner, like a pencil eyeliner in the shape you want, or you could use concealer and put it on if you really want like a poof. But I kind of just want a calmer look for today. And I might put some glitter, some Urban Decay glitter over it. Back in with the finger, besties. Okay, there we go. There we go. You can also wear this look for St. Patrick's Day. No one said you couldn't do that. And I'm gonna re-highlight my nose. Just the tip. You could also put this on over top of it if you wanted, but that's not the fantasy I'm living today, so. Now we're gonna do some setting spray. This is the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe herbs and rose water. My dry ass skin needs that. I'm gonna pop on some mascara. I've just been using this Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk push-up lashes one that I got as a sample, and the more I'm using it, the less I don't mind it, but I definitely wouldn't spend the money. The wand is just weird. Okay, like it works, but I just don't love it. I've already put glue on my lashes, it's either really, really quiet or it's loud because I'm like picking things up and stuff, and it's just, yeah. It's hard for me to edit later. This is not looking right. Okay, we're gonna just let that sit while we do bottom. Ow. Tubes are so sharp. Like, how is this safe? I'm not gonna go on a tangent about it. I'm just upset. show you guys my fun new lip thing. Even though I shouldn't have one. Okay, so you gotta like wipe off the foundation and like blend it with your fingers, sorta. You want it to look natural. And then I'm gonna take this lip liner from Charlotte Tilbury, the Lip Cheat Reshape and Resize Lip Liner in Pillow Talk, and lightly line my lips with it. So go like that. And you want to sponge it out. Sponge it up, obviously, like not downwards. Well, who am I to say? Adding that color. My eye is burning. My eye is burning. Smudge, smudge, smudge. I only have done this one time yesterday. So bear with me. Okay. So you use this, it's like a pinky kind of color, and you really smudge it in so it looks as natural as it